Hi folks, this tutorial is going to cover how to navigate through Realm, assuming you've already gone through a registration and you've also learned how to sign in, and you've also learned how to change any of your settings within Realm on your profile for the Church in DeKalb. So now we're going to teach you actually how to navigate through Realm and some of the features that are on here. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are going to use your app, however, I would advise that you would go ahead and change your settings within the app and ensure that you are getting all of your notifications. Otherwise, you're going to miss a lot of stuff that happens within our church, and that would really be quite a pity. So why don't you head over to your app if you are on that right now and just go ahead and change your setting. Once you have that done, come back and join in with this tutorial. Let me keep going though. So currently, I'm going to call this my home page, so to speak, as I said on the last tutorial. This is the news homepage. Currently, I'm only a part of the Church in DeKalb group, which everyone is automatically put into when they sign in or they register. And so just keep in mind, this is really truly available for anyone who is a part of this particular Realm account with the Church in DeKalb. Now, if I wanted to create a post or I was having some awesome announcement I wanted to share with the whole church because it's super crazy cool, I'm going to create a post. This is really utilized if you are doing a big event that you want the church or folks to invite other community members to. It's a way to also post about what's going on in our community. Ways, maybe a library is having something that you would like to invite folks to, and also to raise awareness. That way we can go out and be a part of the community and just ultimately be able to share what the gospel has for everyone out there. And so to be able to create this post, I'm going to click on this little button here. Now if you are part of other groups, they're going to show up here also. So make sure you're clicking on the right group. Press next when you have the right group. Let's just say, for instance, you accidentally changed the wrong group. Just go up here and press change group. You'll go back to that same screen I was just at, and you can click the correct group. Enter in a title, and then you can say something about whatever it is you're posting. And if you need, you can attach a file, and then press post. It'll show up here at the bottom. As you can see, yes, I know I just typed in bottom. And then press post. I'm not going to post that because that's just silly. However, that's how you're going to create a post, and it will show up right here. As you can see here, I'm going to show you, I'm hovering over this heart and this little text box here. The heart is to state that maybe you're watching it or you really love what you're seeing here and you're supporting it. That's basically what it's saying. And then over here to the right, you have a little text box. Let's say I wanted to say something about this. I'm going to click on this. Now I have the full details of what's going on here. I can see other folks' comments here, but I can also comment too. Maybe I want to go. So this is where I would state that. I would type in my response and then press reply. And then moving right along, messages. Messages is a really cool feature. Why? Every single group that you would be a part of, which I'll show you how to become a group member for another group, they're all going to show up here. It's going to give you a constant feed of what's happening. Why? This is all cloud-based. Constantly showing you what is going on with our church, and you can stay completely engaged. Down here, all you have to do is just type in what you want to say, and then press send. Obviously, you have this option here to press enter key to send. You can click that button, and then you can change that. You can enter in pictures if needed, and then emojis, because everybody loves emojis these days. So then it's going to come right in here. It would state your name just like this, and then it's going to say you created a new post, and then whatever you're saying. So everybody's able to see this. This is really cool, and it, again, just allows you to be completely engaged with the whole church. But let's say you actually have maybe something more private, or you're just wanting to keep within just a small select amount of folks. If you are part of like a missional community, all you'd have to do is click on your missional community here. It would pop up right here, and then you can type in and just talk to your community if you're needing prayer over something, or you're wanting to invite just that select group of folks for something. And then moving right along, you have events. Events is also known as our calendar. All you do need to do is click on the events page, and this is what's going to pop up. Again, because I'm only a part of the Church in DeKalb, the only calendar I'm seeing currently is just what's in the Church in DeKalb. I can see all of this. What are these? These are our missional groups. They're like our small groups. but they have a mission attached to them. So if you're wanting to be a part of a missional community group, how do you do that? Well, let's skip down here to groups. Do you see that? I'm hovering over it. I'm going to click on it. Instead of clicking on the Church in DeKalb, because we've already been talking about that, I'm going to go to Find Groups. Now you're going to see this page. So if I'm talking about a missional community, that's actually a community group. So I'm actually going to click on Community. Now I can see the different groups that are here, but let's say I only have a specific day that I can do, a community group or a missional group. You can click on whatever day. When the bubble turns blue, you've selected that, and then you're going to be able to see whatever groups are meeting that night or that day specifically. Now let's say I'm also wanting to serve somewhere. Well, all you have to do is head down to Service, click on this, and you have different ways in which you can sign up to serve. You'll have a request to be able to join the group, and at that point you'll have the opportunity to be able to talk to the ministry leader or someone else that would be taking on, and they can communicate with you what's going on and to be able to help you join into that group or sign up in specific ways. So let's go ahead and click on Service Team, and as you can see, I'm going to ask how to join the group, and then a group leader will approve my request. I'm going to go ahead and send that. So to be able to have this, the group leader will now have to append my request. They'll approve it, and then I'll be able to join into that group, and it will also show up here, which I'll show you in a moment. Lastly, I would like to show you giving. Giving is actually a really cool feature on this, and giving is actually a really cool feature. This allows you to be able to see how much you've given, when you've been able to give, and it's kind of like your own personal log, and it's a very helpful tool, and it's something new that we've never had before. So you have access to all of that, and you always have a giving statement in your own tool belt. So utilize that if you need. And then, like I said, I'm going to show you how to go back into a group that you've just been accepted to. So as I just stated, I just went and checked. I've been approved for this particular group. It's the Service Team. And so now I'm going to click on that. So as you can see, I now have 2 different groups I'm a part of. This is not limited. You are welcome to join other groups if you know how to play on a band. I do not. I will never join that group. God has not gifted me in that. But you're welcome to do so, and I've just shown you how to do that. And then for service groups, here you'll actually be able to see how to join in and to be able to basically get in on the conversation. So each group looks like this. You're going to have your news feed for that specific group, participants, so you can see other folks that are there, and files. Check this because sometimes files are entered in, and so this is a way in which you're able to stay engaged in another way or any other information that they are giving. And then also the information, maybe the specific times or specific to that group. This would be something that you might want to check out, especially if you're joining for the first time. That is all as far as how to navigate through Realm. If you are still having questions or you just want to have a little bit more intentional time on how to do this, go ahead and contact a missional community or go ahead and contact a member of staff. You can see us on Sunday mornings, or you're welcome to go to our website at reachingdekalb.com. Go down to contact us down at the bottom right hand corner, and we'll have a member of staff be able to contact you and to be able to set up a time to work with you and figure out how to navigate through Realm. We want to empower you. We want this to be easy for you. And this, again, it's going to be a great tool once you get going, and we're very excited about it. Thank you for joining in.